Hello, good afternoon. Happy Friday. If you are in my part of the world, it's a Friday, it's the end of the week. And I wanted to say, I can't believe it's already December. It's getting close to the end of the year. That's not what I actually wanted to say. I just really can't believe that it's already the end of 2022. But I hope you're doing really well and that you are not, crazy busy as you wrap up the end of the year and you have some time to enjoy with your family and your friends. But what I really wanted to talk about is climate change as a business risk, and really that I find it's so funny because I get these questions all the time, and I find it really fascinating that still I'm hearing, even with all of the dialogue in the market on on Facebook. If you look through your home page, you look at your news highlights, wherever you catch the news. Climate change is everywhere. Conversation around carbon management, reducing waste, all of these things, right? All relating to sustainability and climate change. The conversation is happening in all areas of our lives. And so there are both those big shifts at economic levels, as well as those small shifts at individual levels, and they are happening every day in every moment. So the fact that I still sometimes hear these questions that, look, what do we absolutely need to do? What's the bare minimum? How can we just make sure we meet compliance, make sure we meet regulatory requirements, and not face the legal or the financial implications of not doing enough? That to me really that to me is a question that I honestly don't have a direct answer for, because this isn't about doing the minimum. The thing is, you can go ahead and do them with so quickly in this space. You only go to be left behind, down, hands down. You're able to be following you on this path of business growth, of business expansion, because they're not going to align with where you're at. That's at the very least what's going to happen. But more than that, your supply chains are going to start being impacted. Your suppliers are going to expect more from you and not see that happen. Your competitors are going to be ahead of the game, and you're going to watch as as you kind of trail along behind them. Your employees are going to lose that interest in staying within a business that is not taking action on climate change and sustainability. So the thing is, these things, they feel like they can be put aside, they can be put off, they're not that important, but they honestly are, because it actually means the survival of your business, of not being on the back foot as the market shifts really quickly into this space. The true risks of climate change are huge, and the risks that I feel are really important to highlight in terms of what and how they can impact your business is, there's huge amounts of pressure on supply chains to have transparency in what's going on, to be measuring on sustainability metrics. That's already being seen and already happening, especially as the bigger players are demanding that of their smaller suppliers. So regardless of your business size, you're going to have to do this. There is a loss of potential momentum as you build your relationships and try to expand as a business into new markets. They're not going to look at you twice if you're not taking action on this, if you're not measuring or reporting, if you're not having a transparent ESG framework in place, and so on. And this leads to deterioration of your reputation. You start to lag behind, as I mentioned already, as the legislation moves, as the suppliers move within your supply chain, as your competitors move, as your stakeholders demand more. There's a deterioration and a lagging behind of your reputation and your progress in the business world and the corporate world. And so there will be, no doubt, ramifications from this. Even if they're not immediate, they will happen. So there is no bare minimum that can just be done and for it to be enough. There really isn't. You have to start taking clear, aligned action. And I'm not saying go and do a full ESG framework right now all at once. I'm saying start with a key starting point by speaking to someone who can guide you on this pathway forward. speak to, you know, the experts in this space and get moving, because your business is certainly going to fall behind really quickly, because the conversation is here, and it's here to stay, and it is in every level of the community, in business, in government. So is certainly not going anywhere anytime soon. So I do hope that this is a clear and a urgent message around the fact that, you know, we can't wait to take action on climate change. Time is here, time is now. And yeah, I really wish you all the very best with this journey, and look forward to hearing your thoughts. Have an incredible weekend and take care of yourselves. Bye.